That breaking news is from Governor Kim Reynolds right now. A state of public health disaster emergency is in effect. KCCI's Cynthia Fodor is live at the Iowa Restaurant Association with how this will impact you. Cynthia.
Well, Rhea, the governor's disaster emergency, which just came down a short time ago, orders all fitness centers, theaters, casinos to shut down for the rest of the month. As for restaurants, they will be allowed to serve food, but only takeout. Restaurants must stop all dine-in service to the public. Now, the declaration from Governor Reynolds says in part, quote, it takes significant steps to require social distancing and limit community spread of the virus by implementing temporary measures, including moving restaurants to drive-through, carry-out, and delivery only, and closures of certain entities. Now, we talked just moments ago here in West Des Moines with the president of the Iowa Restaurant Association, Jessica Dunker, who says this could be devastating to the industry, but they're ready to go.
So Iowa's restaurant industry has been gearing up for this. Our expectation was that we would be moving to the takeout, delivery, and carry-out strategy. And so many Iowa restaurants are prepared as of noon today to only be moving to that type of business. We understand the important role that we play in the community. Today, 51% of the food dollar spend is in our industry.
And you will hear more from Jessica coming up on our news tonight. The public health disaster emergency also restricts mass gatherings now to less than 10 people. Senior citizen centers and adult daycare centers are also shutting down as well. Rhea?
All right, thanks, Cynthia, for clarifying mass gatherings less than 10 people, as well as clarifying the restaurant portion of this. Let's go to KCCI's Todd Magel, who's live outside of restaurant Gusto Pizza right now. Todd?
Well, Rhea, you got to say this is an historic event for the state of Iowa. We're outside Gusto now, and this is one of the restaurants that normally would be busy on noon. Look at there. It is virtually empty. They've had nobody in here because they had to shut down at noon except for carryout. Just behind me here is the Blue Juniper Moon. That is a bar that they own as well. We got some video earlier of inside the restaurant as they're making a few of their last pieces. The owner is Josh Holderness. He's a partner in this firm. He said they were dreading this day. They thought it would probably come. They say they have been preparing to try to determine how they can do carryout, how they can do delivery, and that is really how they're going to survive this. Their big question is, though, is how will they be reimbursed by the government for shutting them down? And we asked the owner, Josh Holderness, about that.
We've already had several phone calls, even today, asking what we're going to do, and again, the answer is we don't know yet. We don't know yet. Nobody knows. Of course, if we did, we could have planned for this and had some answers in place already.
So frustrating.
You know, it really is. You kind of feel like you're almost awaiting your sentence.
And really, it is sort of like a prison sentence they're being given here. This is the bar that they own, the Juniper Moon across the street. Now, that, of course, along with all other bars in the city, will be completely shut down. So there's no carry out of drinks or anything like that. So that's another thing that the businesses will have to contend with. He has about 100 employees. Not sure what's going to happen to all of them. So really, this is a big and scary pill to swallow here that was just announced here in Iowa. We'll have more on what customers think. We talked to one who got his last pizza here, sitting inside the restaurant here just a few minutes ago. We're live at Gusto on the west side of Des Moines. Todd Magel, KCCI 8 News, Iowa's news leader.
Thank you so much, Todd. Scary, but it's the new reality to see that there. This all comes as the state confirms 23 cases of coronavirus. One of those cases is an employee at Karen Acres Elementary School in the Urbandale School District. KCCI's Marcus McIntosh is live at the school. Marcus.
Rhea, we were on the phone with the spokesperson for the Urbandale Community School District about an hour ago, and she tells us that they learned of the employee's positive test yesterday, but due to privacy concerns, they can say little about who the employee was and what that employee did here at the school. Right now, all Urbandale schools, including Karen Acres, are being cleaned, disinfected, and sanitized thoroughly. This under the Polk County Pandemic Response Plan. Now, that led the district to change from a water-based disinfectant that was environmentally friendly when it comes to issues like allergies and asthma. to a cleaner that is an EPA-approved cleaner when it comes to the coronavirus. The cleaner is currently being used to deep clean Urbandale schools from classrooms to offices, the cafeteria, gym, leaving nothing out. The Urbandale School District spokesperson tells us that everything that can be done is currently being done to make sure the schools are safe when students and staff return. Live in Urbandale, Marcus McIntosh, KCCI 8 News, Iowa's news leader.
All right, thanks so much, Marcus. Well, Iowa lawmakers are taking emergency measures to stop the spread of the virus in our state. They passed a series of resolutions overnight to give Governor Kim Reynolds access to emergency funding and to pause the legislative session for 30 days. The legislature also waived the requirement for Iowa schools to reschedule the days canceled because of COVID-19. An important and recurring question we are hearing from people is, what should I do if I feel sick? Well, first, don't walk into an ER or clinic. Public health officials say call your doctor or your medical provider. If you do not have a primary care provider, call 211 and they will refer you to a clinic. Over the phone, your doctor or medical provider will discuss your symptoms to rule out the flu or any other illness. They will then decide if you should come in and be tested. Again, public health officials want to stress that if you are sick, do not walk into an ER or a hospital. It's important that you call ahead first.